Alrighty everyone, and welcome to the Distortion World, probably one of our favorite places in Sinnoh. So today we aim to catch Giratina and battle Volkner, so please remember to like the video and subscribe.
Yep, that's right, Obama. We aim to catch Satan as he is basically known. And also, lots of you in our last video wanted us to catch Arceus. But the issue is we need the national dex for that as well. So we will probably battle him for fun after we have beaten the main story.
Yeah, we hope you guys don't mind that, but do you two think we should swap one of our Pokémon out for Giratina? I mean, we did kind of do the same in our Heart Gold playthrough and used Ho-Oh, so we could do the same here too.
I don't care for Giratina Joe, but let's ask our viewers and see what they think we could replace him with if they want. But we could also catch Dialga and Palkia after as well. Remember.
Alright Joe, here, you gotta push these strength boulders down into the holes, and the Lake Guardians will guide you on how to do that too. But in case you fuck it up, we will be here to yell at you.
Yeah, my guide said the same thing as you did, Obama, and it won't yell at me if I make a mistake, so I'd prefer you to shut your mouth and let me follow this book instead.
We have been playing together for quite a while, Joe, but we still don't have confidence in you yet, but maybe after a few more series, we will LMAO.
Whatever, Donald and guys, can we talk about how amazing the music is in here? It's like a combination of creepy and so cool at the same time, and it makes my little Biden very excited.
OMG, Joe, we don't want to hear about your little Biden, so shut the fuck up about that. But I agree, the music is really cool in here for sure.
Donald, we live in a free land where I can say and do what I want, so you shut it.
Joe, just because you can say and do what you want doesn't mean that you should say and do what you want. Now hurry up with these strength boulders. You're taking way too long, bro.
Obama, I always forget this place is like a maze, and it feels like I've snorted 10 bags of that cocaine every time I'm in here with all these weird angles and upside-down waterfalls and shit. It's really tripping me out.
Well, here's the upside-down waterfall. Joe and I always thought we needed the TM for waterfall at this point in the game, but turns out we never did, but it's a really cool part of the Distortion World.
Hey, do you guys remember the Distortion World in the anime? It was way better designed than this place. It had weird upside-down houses and buildings and low gravity, and I wish they had styled this place to be a bit better looking.
They should have consulted Joe when designing this place, Obama, with all the crack he takes and hallucinations he probably has. He should have been part of their focus
Donald, I
group,
haven't done
LMAO.
acid yet, so I haven't had any hallucinations which I know of or remember, to be honest. Maybe us three should take a trip to Amsterdam, though. That would be so fun.
How about you focus on getting this last strength boulder in the hole, Joe, because we have the final battle with Cyrus coming up now, too. So you should be thinking about that instead of when you last got high, you dumbass.
I don't even know why we had to do all this strength shit anyway. It doesn't make sense.
Joe, stop bitching. It's just part of the game. So get ready for your battle now, and please tell us you have a strategy.
My strats are 10,000 IQ, Donald, don't worry, and we can use this battle as a warm-up one for Volkner anyway.
Oh yeah, boys, we had some viewers comment on our last video saying we should get heart scales and then go to the move learner in Pastoria City so we can learn some new moves for our Pokémon.
All right, Joe, let's see these 10,000 IQ strats of yours. And I also saw those comments, Obama, from some very helpful viewers of ours. So thank you for all the helpful comments. And I already went and got billions of heart scales so we can learn some new moves.
Oh wow, Donald, I'm actually impressed you weren't being lazy for once. And you did something
Hold on there,
helpful for
Obama.
us.
Donald, you fucking made me do all of that work last night because you said you would take me out for ice cream if I did. And
Joe,
I
be
almost
quiet.
forgot about it until you went and brought it up now.
Oh, so Donald made you do all the work again, did he, Joe?
That's right, Obama, and he's taking all the credit for it now, and on a side note, we are getting destroyed here, boys.
Cyrus seriously likes to spam full restores in this battle, Joe. So I say we do the same as him if he wants to play cheap.
Oh, I am really good at playing dirty, Obama, so you could leave the rest of this battle to me if you like, and Joe can take on Volkner since he's battled all the other gym leaders up to now.
How the hell is his Houndoom just tanking hits and our Empoleon is getting outsped by it too? This guy is using hacks, I swear.
Joe, I think with one more surf you'll be able to take Houndoom down quite easily, but I am really wondering how Abomasnow is just dying so much. His health is so bad, Jesus Christ.
Well, at least that's Houndoom down and out Obama. But he's sending Gyarados out now, and our Abomasnow's grass moves are doing nothing to him.
I was thinking, boys, we could have got the heart scales before all this because we could have taught Leaf Blade to our Gallade, which would have been so helpful, and Swords Dance as well.
What the hell, he switched his Pokemon out again, guys. This is getting so annoying now. He has Haunch Crow out, which will kill Obama's Snow now, and we have no electric moves to deal with this.
Yeah, we are so gonna die again to this Honchcrow Joe, so where are these strats of yours then?
Okay, wow, he just one-shot us with drill peck, but don't worry, Obama, I will send you out to sort this goon out.
Wow, this is the second time now that Obama's Nose Hale has taken out a Pokémon, Joe. You are getting so lucky. And by the way, we absolutely need to teach Blizzard to it because it will be 100% accurate with the hailstorm. So that will help us a lot with Cynthia's Garchomp.
Okay, but this Weavile just took me out with one Ice Punch, boys. Cyrus's team is super strong.
Yeah, but we have Flash Cannon Obama, so it will take this Weevil out since it's weak to steel, and then I expect that stupid Gyarados to be sent out next, and it's almost dead anyway, so we have this battle in the bag.
He has only 2 Pokemon left, Joe, including this one, so let's see what you do here. And by the way, did you guys see the trailer for the new Scarlet and Violet DLC? What did you guys think?
One sec, Donald. Joe, you sent out Empoleon, who's gonna die if Gyarados uses Earthquake on us, just FYI, and I like the trailers, Donald. I especially like the fact that we can catch all the starter Pokemon, and that seems to be making lots of people happy, too.
Yeah, I just revived Empoleon Obama and made a quick cut here because I was literally getting stalled out on Gyarados, and we didn't have time for that shit. But once again, Abomasnow's Hail basically saved us here. I never knew how useful that Yeti would be.
Nice job there, Joe, and please comment down below and tell us what you think of the new DLC, if you guys are excited for them or what you'd maybe like to see. For me, I wish they would implement a flying mechanic like how we could fly on Latios and Latias in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire.
Wow, Cyrus's Crobat is so much stronger than ours, boys, LMAO, so... Joe, you're gonna need to pop some more Hyper Potions in a minute. And that reminds me, we should teach Confuse Ray to our one as well.
At the rate these opponents keep switching out Pokemon Obama, we should teach Mean Look to Crobat too, so this crap stops happening.
All right, one more Flash Cannon should end this shit, boys. And then we can catch Satan, and I bought like 80 Ultra Balls with us, so hopefully that will be enough to get it.
All right, good job there, Joe. We beat him for the last time, and then he just runs off, and Cynthia doesn't even try to stop him. And on top of that, why doesn't she battle him? As champion, she should be dealing with this kind of shit, not 10-year-olds.
That's right, Obama, the 10-year-old should just hang out with me. But anyway, look, I am going to fight Giratina now, and he's only level 40, which is weird. He should be at least level 70.
Joe, you got to take into account the player being around level 40 at this point in the game, so it makes sense that Giratina would also be level 40, and most people, especially simps like you, would use it in the Elite Four. And Giratina is already super strong, so it would be a bit broken if they gave us a level 70 Pokemon before the Elite Four.
First of all, Donald Giratina is level 47, not 40, and you can't call Joe a simp when you're an Arceus simp and wanting to use him from the get-go.
And boom, caught it. Boys, let's go. And I don't really want to use it right now anyway, but maybe before we get to Victory Road, if our viewers want us to use it, then I can take it out of the PC there.
Giratina's Pokedex entry said it was banished for its violence and made to watch the old world from the Distortion World. So I guess it must have had a fight with Arceus at one point.
Yeah, but in the anime, Giratina is really sweet and is needed to balance the world, but in the games, they seem to make him evil for some reason when he's not really. But he is definitely my favorite out of Dialga, Palkia, and himself. Please leave a comment and let us know which of the 3 is your favorite.
Okay, everyone in between meeting Professor Rowan and making our way to Sunyshore City, we took our viewers' advice and taught our Pokemon a bunch of new moves using the heart scales, and also got the TM for Flamethrower for our Houndoom, as well as some other moves. So once again, thanks for the info to help us get better moves.
In one sentence, Joe LMFAOLO. But anyway, welcome to Sunyshore City, boys, and this has to be one of my most favorite places in Sinnoh. It's just got such a nice, happy vibe, but that's all ruined because of Volkner's depressing attitude.
Yeah, his attitude is super negative, and I don't like all the bad energy he's sending our way, boys. My therapist told me to avoid people like that.
Joe, when did you start seeing a therapist again? And you got to go to the lighthouse too, by the way, because that's where Volkner is, so we have to get him back to the gym.
Ever since I realized I would be making videos with Donald for a lot longer than I'd originally thought is when I started booking more appointments with my therapist, Obama. Gotta look after your mental health, you know.
Well, Joe, I just find that rude, since everyone I have been around says I am like a ray of sunshine and just the best person to be around, so you should cancel your future appointments.
No, Joe, ignore him and keep going. And also those binoculars in Kanto used to show us where legendary Pokemon used to be, if I remember correctly.
Well, these ones show us the Pokemon League Obama. And if any of our viewers have any suggestions of anything else we should do after we beat them, then please leave a comment. We plan to go to the resort area and try catch the legendaries this time, as well as possibly do the Heat Ran post-game, but that isn't very interesting.
It would be cool if we could go back to the Distortion World and battle Cyrus again or something. Boys, this game's post-game has nothing on Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
All right, Joe, this is the final gym and apparently the most difficult, but I think with our ground types you should be fine here. Plus we use some PP ups on our moves to make them last longer to help Joe out. No pun intended either, LMAO.
Hey Obama, I can last a really long time, so shut your mouth, especially with these PP ups, LMAO. These jokes write themselves, but anyway, we have a Pachirisu here first, and I used one of these on my first playthrough.
How the hell did that Pachirisu survive an earthquake and a woodhammer from Abomasnow? Seriously. No wonder it's a world champion Pokemon.
Okay, Joe, those other trainers were easy to deal with, so now it's time for the battle with Volkner. So what's your plan here, buddy?
Well, Donald, I am leading off with Abomasnow since it has Earthquake, and we shall see where it goes from there. TBH, I shall play this one by the ear.
Okay, but just don't lose him. We have noticed his first Pokemon uses a lot of Thunder Waves, so we bought some Paralyze Heals and Hyper Potions to help you out.
On that topic, Donald, I noticed you have some items which we normally wouldn't be able to get at this point, so would you mind telling us how you did that?
Well, see, Obama Putin came over to my place the other day and said he wanted to have a go and battle some Pokemon trainers, and then he started speaking in Russian, and then like magic, he just disappeared, and I had some items lying around when I checked the game.
Maybe I should get a prison cell for the both of you seriously, but anyway, boys, this Joltion is already pissing me off with its Paralyze, and we are so much slower than it too.
Yeah, and this thing is also surviving earthquakes, like they're nothing, so what's going with that? First Pachirisu, and now this thing. I bet all the Pokemon in here have been drugged to hell.
Joe, my advice to you is, if Abomasnow dies, then use F22, since he has Dig, and with that we can also avoid taking damage. And you can also set up a Sandstorm as well to get small chunks of damage on Volkner's team, and it will remove the hail too.
Oh, what an amazing strat, Donald. That's what I call a 9,000 IQ strat, but not quite one of my 10,000 IQ ones.
Yeah, sorry, Joe, but there's no way I am dropping 1,000 IQ points with you. That's just not possible, bro. And he's sending out his Luxray 2, boys, and I love its shiny form. The gold color on it is so classy, and I would so have one if Pokemon were real.
Joe, I think you owe Donald an apology because his strat is clutching us in this gym, and I don't even want to know what your idea was, but Electivire is out now, and this was one of the Pokemon we really wanted to use, but because you can't trade, we sadly couldn't use it.
What an idiot. Electivire used Quick Attack twice in a row, and we got 2 digs in and 1. If he had used something else like Giga Impact, we probably would have lost Gab Bite and would have struggled a bit.
Yay, congrats, boys. We got all 8 gym badges of Sinnoh, and next we can head to the Indigo Plateau.
Joe, you idiot, that's in Johto and Kanto. In Sinnoh, it's just called the Pokemon League, and we still need the HM for Waterfall anyway before that. And I think we should use a HM Slave for that move, since Empoleon is the only other Pokemon who we could teach it to.
All right, well, I say we end this episode here, boys, so thank you so much for watching, everyone. And I swear I will get that damn Arceus by the end of this series, otherwise I will change Melania's name to Jinx. But anyway, please remember to like and subscribe, and have a lovely week.